What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. And Terra Luna, what in the heck are they doing? Were they selling out all of their bitcoins during the Luna route? Why in the heck would they do this? Who were the beneficiaries? Was it you? Was it me? Or was it the VCs? Or was it the big institutions? Oh my God. The more and more I look into Terra Luna UST, the more and more you hear about news of what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it makes you scratch your head and wonder, what in the heck were you thinking? Buddy. I'm sure many people would like to get in line, and when they see you, they want to do that to you, buddy. I mean, the stuff you're seeing, it's just mind-boggling. We're seeing the news trickle in at a drip's pace. We saw the way Terra Luna fell from the sky. Well, it fell like the blood moon. Yesterday night, I saw the blood moon. I took a few pictures of it, and I said to myself, holy cow, this literally looks like Terra Luna UST. It's just a beautiful red moon, but at the same time, even though it's beautiful, my God, have we ruined lives, or have we ruined lives? At the same token, I told you all that this would be the play of 2022, and I was exactly right, because this would be a kingmaker play. We've seen individuals put in $200, $500, $1,500, and they walk away with 100 grand, 200 grand, 600 grand. People are making millions off of this play, and at the same token, people are losing millions at the same time in this play. I've told you guys from the beginning when I started to create all of these Terra Luna videos that this is literally a degen play. Nothing else, nothing more. This is 100% pure gambling, and some folks are hitting the jackpot, and some folks are, well, they are giving away the jackpots. The only question is, will Terra Luna survive? Well, that is what we have to answer today. Luna Foundation Guard has now dumped $2.4 billion from its Bitcoin reserves in a failed attempt to defend the Terra USD peg. Well, we've been wondering what in the heck happened to all of those beautiful 80,000 Bitcoins. We were seeing 28 grand go into Binance. We were seeing about 52,000 go into Gemini. And we're saying, okay, why are these Bitcoins flowing in there? What is their purpose? And now we're seeing the following day of the on-chain analytics. We aren't seeing the details or the transaction IDs, but we are told 2.4 billion were done from the LFG to support the Luna Terra UST debacle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now seeing a timeline of what's going on. May 7th of 2022, 80,000 BTC in the LFG Terra Luna Foundation. May 8th, the price of UST began to drop. Directly sold 26 million and 23 million stable coins to UST. Transferred 52,000 BTC to trade with a counterparty. I believe that counterparty is Gemini based on the on-chain analytics, about 50,000 being moved there. On May 10th, when UST had fallen to 75 cents, pursuant to a master service agreement dated January 10 of 2022, TFL managed all finance and administrative and operational functions and support as requested, sold 33,206 BTC for 1.16 billion UST. On May 12th, LFG swapped 883 million UST to 221 million Luna and staked this across a range of validators to protect against a possible governance attack. And as of now, May 16, 2022 at 2:05 a.m., you can now see that there is only 313 BTC, 39 million BNB, and now we have 1.8 billion UST and 222 million of Luna stake. So ladies and gentlemen, during the route of Luna, you can see what was going on, folks. They were depleting and selling their BTCs during that route. But of course, instead of saying, hey guys, we're thinking of doing this and that, let's just go ahead and do it during the worst possible time. Let's all sell at the lowest of the low. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you would think that these individuals would have a little more common sense. Maybe it's better to pause trading. I've seen it on crypto exchange on more than one occasion where they say cryptocurrency is on DeFi, you cannot touch it, you cannot stop it. But I've seen smart contracts get paused, and you know what? Let me go ahead and look into it. And I'm like, wait, hold up, what? You can do that? I was under the impression that in DeFi, you cannot stop it from trading. But apparently you can, and things can be changed. So my question here is that why didn't Luna do the same thing? Because we see in the stock markets all the time, when we see an emotional trade and it gets too crazy, the circuit breakers, they turn up and they turn on and they pause all the trading for 5-10 minutes, let everyone reset, and then, okay, let me think about it. Should I buy? Should I sell? Well, let me reset my emotions for 5-10 minutes. But of course, Terra Luna decided, you know what, it's a better idea to sell down and create more selling pressure and buy it up while it goes down super hard. And when everyone and their mother is rushing to the doors, ladies and gentlemen, that is not the move you should be making. They should have paused. I know for a fact that on the Binance Smart Chain, I've seen other projects, they've paused their token. So again, I want to reiterate, it is possible. Think about it, folks. KuCoin had a proposal saying, hey, you know what? Let's go back in time prior to all this crash and restore from that data backup. Now you're telling me you cannot pause a blockchain? I call bogusness. All you gotta do is literally just pause it for a moment. This is truly a disheartening moment for the cryptocurrency space. Now, after seeing all this in the aftermath, I will have to say that I do not see Terra Luna really recovering, only because there is over 6.5 trillion tokens out there as of the moment. What should have been done, again, I want to reiterate, was a pause. And I don't know why there was no pause. I suppose one of the reasons is maybe because they didn't want to look weak, and maybe they just had no idea they could do it. But I would like to say, I don't think so. I think maybe they were trying to save face and they were trying to do this and that. But of course, we will never know, because we will never know the intent of KuCoin unless he gets on camera and he shares his side of the story, the Terra Luna side of the story, saying, hey guys, this is why we did what we did. But as of the moment, many people, including myself, we will jump to conclusions. We will have our own theories. And unfortunately, many of these theories will not be positive for the Terra Luna. Now we're seeing here, the foundation is looking to use its remaining assets to compensate remaining users of UST, smallest holders first. We are still debating through various distribution methods, updates to follow soon. Well, I would say this is freaking fantastic. You decided to liquidate everything, and now you have such a tiny pool of monies, and you want to make everybody whole, especially the small guys. So the question is, what about the big guys? Oh, I know. Maybe during the rout, when everything was being sold off, maybe the big guys were already getting compensated. And now you're saying, hey, you know what, to save face, let's go ahead and do what's right and make the small guys whole. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I suppose that would be the best, worst option, but in reality, these are all terrible options. And the fact that we are seeing stable coins, well, be unstable, it's going to shock the cryptocurrency world. We've even heard Janet Yellen saying, hey, you know what, let's regulate the stable coins. We're seeing Gary Gensler saying the same thing. And ladies and gentlemen, I think Terra Luna has screwed it up for everybody. In the future, we will see Terra Luna in the crypto history books as precedents of possibly what not to do. And we will see the picture of KuCoin and Terra Luna as the poster child of the beginning of the regulation of stablecoins and cryptocurrency in general. I suppose this will accelerate the momentum. But at the same time, everyone is saying, hey, you know what? This was a coordinated attack. And you know what? Maybe that was the case. But the truth is, what these people saw was that Terra Luna had a major flaw and a major foundation issue. And they, well, these institutions, they're here to do one thing and one thing only. They're here to make money. And if you expose your underbelly, well, you will get chopped up. And that is exactly what happened. The best way for you guys to support the channel is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And most importantly, I want everyone to try to have a good day, even if you've lost a ton of Luna. Because as they say, life goes on. I don't say this from the perspective of being mean, but we have to move on. We have to take our losses, and it is what it is. It's definitely unfortunate. I know many people have lost their life savings here, and I truly feel for you. But at the same time, you can sit here and sulk, as you should, but you should also pick yourself up after you've sulked and start rebuilding.